All right, Shalom. Giving all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles, bishops, elders of Great Millstone. Shalom to you, hopefully elect. It's your brother Yahweh Call from GMS Orlando. And basically just back with another because I believe the previous video, just going into some news, said rumors, speculations, and things of that nature. And one of the things that I forgot to mention, I forgot to bring out, because of course, just being on our watch, being on our P's and Q's, all right, understanding the times that we're in. Well, first, let me start off with this. And I don't know how, this is breaking news. So, supposedly, because as I brought out in the previous video, going into, the threats of Iran striking Israel, because Israel struck an Iranian, I believe it was an embassy, out there in Syria. So of course Iran, they've been threatening Israel, and long story short, as we speak, like I said, this is breaking news. I got to look into it, but just to put it out there, because again, we're on our watch. Well, supposedly it's being said that Israel is on an attack right as of right now, as we speak. So major escalation. Again, just to put that out there, just in case I forget. But I was gonna just touch on, because like I said, I forgot to mention this yesterday. Going into another thing to be on the lookout for. Now I'm gonna say this before I get into it, because we don't get too caught up into these things. Such as the solar eclipse that's coming up. We don't get too caught up into the things, but nevertheless, it wouldn't hurt to know. It wouldn't hurt to know. Because now, Lord willing, something does happen, but again, we don't get too caught up into things, because all these guys and preppers and wannabe TikTok prophets and things of that nature. On April 8th, this is gonna take place, and listen, we don't get too caught up in those things. So, of course, it is a thing of patience, all right. But like I said, Lord willing, something does happen. Maybe before, maybe after, maybe the day of, but we'll just see. But nevertheless, so that day doesn't catch us like a thief in the night. Again, it wouldn't hurt to report on these things, just to have a back knowledge. All right. And one of the things that one of many things that they were talking about around this time was the talks of CERN. They're gonna basically activate CERN on this day. Which, if you don't know what CERN is, definitely look into that. Because there's a matter of fact, let me get this before I ramble, because we're coming into real strange times. A lot of strange things are going to be taking place. A lot of heavy witchcraft, a lot of rituals are going to be taking place. What was I going to get? Salakia. What was I going to get? Because I was mentioning, yeah, that's the power of the Lord. You forget something, something's on your mind, you forget something, and the Lord brings it back. That's the power of Yahweh Shema Shai. Because a lot of Jake, such as myself, man, his memory is shit. But I'm gonna get this. Let me get this. Let me get this. And Mark 13:22. For false For false Christs and false prophets shall rise and shall show signs and wonders to seduce, if it were possible, even the elect. That is a good one, but that's not what I wanted. But yeah, that is a good one. That is a good one. Because going into those signs and wonders to seduce, like it just said. And it goes on to say, if it were possible, even the elect. All right. What is it saying? The elect would be deceived. All right. The elect would be taken. You know, because we're coming into a time now, you see, Yahweh Shema Shai, as far-fetched, you know, brothers bring certain information out when it comes to Esau and his technologies and just the things that he's able to do, capable of doing. It sounds far-fetched, but you got to understand that Yahweh Shema Shai gave this devil this type of power as far as his technology and the things that he's capable of doing, no matter how far-fetched it might seem. But nevertheless, the Lord did give this devil a certain amount of power to fulfill prophecy, ultimately. All right. Because again, there's gonna be a lot of strength. I was just looking up today when I was walking. I was just looking up today, and it's just like, God damn, you know. Because I saw a weird. It was definitely a chemtrail. And I'm thinking there was a rocket had went off or something, because there was a bunch of chemtrails in the air, and in the distance, you know, oftentimes you see the chemtrails, and then in the distance you see that fog, man, just that smog. It's like just a sheet of just chemicals, whatever they're spraying in the air, you know, and that vexes me. You know, I get tired of seeing that shit because we're breathing that shit. You know, that shit's getting to our skin and our pores, and you know. But this one particular chemtrail, I just so happened to look up and see it, and there was like a faint black line. That's why I assumed it was like a rocket ship that went off. Maybe, you know, it was a rocket ship, but I don't know. It was just, you know, there was this black streak. It was this black line. It was faint, but you could see it. You know, I could still see it. You know, and it's just like, God damn, what are these devils up to? You know, what are these devils up to? Well, that's the thing, because again, these devils, they're up to something. You know, these devils, they're up to something. So there's getting ready to be a lot of deception. I remember I saw a few things going into, and again, it sounds far-fetched, but you know, Esau, when it comes to Esau and what he's willing to do to accomplish his goals, all right, you can't put anything past this devil. You know, you can't put anything past him, because certain things that I've been seeing, you know, because you know, Esau, he has this, one of his many technologies, he has this the Project Bluebeam. You know, as a matter of fact, like I just read in Mark 13, you know, could you see these projections of, you know, just these things, these images, these, you could say holograms, because again, that's why I'm gonna read this. Matthew 24 and 24 is what I wanted. It says, for there shall arise false Christs and false prophets, and shall show great signs and wonders, and so much that if it were possible, they shall deceive the very elect. So I wanted to get that point, all right, because what's coming down the pipes, what Esau is getting ready to unleash. If it were possible, like it says, even the elect would be deceived. You know, like I was saying, one of Esau's many crafty inventions, all right, going into the Project Bluebeam, man. You know, like I said, you see certain videos of, you know, it's supposed to be them all, it's the Messiah, you know, cracking forth through the clouds and stuff like that, man. You know, like I said, certain holograms and projections that we see in the heavens, in the skies, and things of that nature. You know, and listen, the elect, they see right through that bullshit. All right, the elect see right through that bullshit. You see, and it's only going to intensify. It's only going to magnify. You know, it's only going to get, things are going to get more and more crazy, strange. Like I said, weird. You know, and like I was saying, because I've been seeing a lot of things with, I've been seeing a lot of things where One of the things that Esau is going to use to justify him bringing in some type of unjust laws, or it might justify him in bringing in lockdowns or whatever. It's going to justify him in doing something. All right. And one of those things being, you know, there's been said that they were going to stage some type of alien invasion, you know, some type of alien invasion or something like that, you know. You see, man, like we recently had the thing out here in Florida, out there and down there in Miami, which, I mean, some say that it was, you know, actual angels, because what they're, you know, what they say was aliens or whatever. But no, you know, there's no such thing as far as big-headed, little body, green faced men, big eyes. No, that, you know, that's not what that's going into. All right, if anything, those are demons that people be seeing, man. You know, demons, angels, you know, and which I'm on the side to believe that those were actual angels. But some speculate that, hey, you know, an example of Project Blue Beam, you know, some shit conjured up by Esau, or whatever the case may be. But nevertheless, like I said, we're gonna start seeing more and more strange things, strange activities. Going back to the point that I was making with the CERN, they're supposed to be opening or reactivating CERN come this solar eclipse. You know, basically opening portals and just all manner of you know, wickedness, man. You know, so that's why, like I said, a lot of deception is getting ready to take place. You know, but the elect are going to see right through that bullshit, man. You know, the elect are going to see right through the bullshit. You know, so yeah, man. Like I just mentioned with the as we speak, you know, Israel being under attack. You know, I think they said it was a Iranian proxy, or it might be Iran directly. See, the Iran directly or an Iranian proxy. All right, but nevertheless, man, you know, there's definitely a shift in prophecy. All right, nevertheless, you know, there's definitely a shift in prophecy, and Lord willing, you know, we just got to be ready to transition into the next phase of prophecy, man. You know, be ready to transition into the next phase of prophecy. All right, shit's getting ready to go down out here. It's getting ready to get real. The Wadi Habba Shemal Shah, because the scriptures say no enchantment shall, you know, work against Jacob. Or if you're paraphrasing, like I said, the elect are going to see right through this bullshit. You know, Esau, he's going to, you know, cast a smoke screen, all right, so to say, that distraction. And, you know, because like I mentioned in a video, my previous video, you know, just going into the, you know, many things of the talks and the rumors and the speculation of what can possibly go down. And this could be the justification of Esau to finally make his move. And I say it like that because, hey, we're with it. Come on with it. We're with the Lord's program. Come on with it already. Let's do this shit. You know, Esau kicking the can down the road, but eventually the road is going to come to an end. Eventually, so it's like, come on with it already. You know, do what you got to do. But nevertheless, we are the children of the light. All right, we don't walk in darkness. All right, we don't walk in darkness. All right, we are the children of the light. So again, just to shed some light on some things there. Again, they're talking about activating that CERN. You know, but of course, you just have to wait and see. Like I said, don't get too caught up into the, you know, just don't get too caught up into the things. You know, we just, again, wait and see. We just have to wait and see. It's a waiting game. You know, it's a waiting game. You know, but nevertheless, it wouldn't hurt to know about these things. It wouldn't hurt to know, have a back knowledge. Because again, Lord willing, that day's not going to catch us like a thief in the night. We're embracing for impact. We're expecting it. So, yeah, Lord willing, this is edifying. All praises to you. How about Shemal Shai? Shalom to you. Hopefully, let.